We're gonna give you the best grip training exercises for athleticism, and we're gonna start right now. So when I'm looking at grip training for athletics, I like to look through the lens of 4 different types of grip training. And so we might look at one, rotational strength of your forearm, okay? How strong is your forearm when it's rotating? The second thing that you might need to look at, or that you actually need to look at, is going to be your isometric strength, okay? How strong are you isometrically? How long can you hold that position? The third thing that we need to be looking at is how explosive is your grip? How quickly can you grab something and then manipulate that object? And then that fourth aspect is actually gonna be based around pressing with an open palm. That's an aspect that a lot of people don't usually consider. They don't really think about grip from a pressing perspective. Now, I just demonstrated sort of half-assed farmer's walks there. I think I have 90s, but that's testing my isometric grip. And my pump is already starting to occur. And what I really like to do is in specific sports like combat athletes, like wrestling, okay, even field hockey, where you have to have a strong grip on a stick. Ice hockey is very similar in that regard. Baseball, you need to have a really strong grip. Now, you can do that isometric work, and then after you hit that isometric work, you get into another position where you have to have an open palm here, and you can do some type of other action. So like a drag curl upright row with a plate, okay? But you have to control this grip a little bit more here by clamping in and having that isometric position. So this is one of those 4 key areas of grip training. I recommend doing isometric work at least once a week for about 15 to 20 minutes and do various sets, various exercises to stimulate that growth and strength. Oh yeah. Now, a lot of athletes love doing hypertrophy work, okay? They love getting that pump and they love feeling the pump in their biceps. The hard part is making sure that we're thinking through those bodybuilding exercises and how they can actually transfer to the realm of sports performance. And that's where these next 2 exercises are gonna come into play, and we're gonna use our garage grips here, okay? So these are gonna take the bar from 1.5 inches or about 1.25 inches to 2.25 inches. So you're gonna have a more open palm, which is gonna force more recruitment from your biceps in these specific exercises, and from your pronator teres, from your brachioradialis, and even your brachialis. Now, we're gonna put these on, head over to garagestrength.com and pick these up today. And we're gonna focus on that rotation. So it's gonna be supinate, pronate, supinate, pronate. Okay, so we're gonna hit 17 here, get a really good pump and try and control this. This is where if you're a wrestler, this is going to help with that one-on-one, that wrist control, okay? It's gonna also help you be heavier on the head. It's gonna help you if you have that Russian, right? Okay, so we're here. Now, finish this off. And then I'm gonna show you another exercise that's absolutely incredible. 1, it's gonna blow up your forearm, but 2, it's really, really good for sports performance, and shot putters should be doing this as well. Also, offensive linemen, D tackles, when they're grabbing jerseys, when they're manipulating someone, a running back, if they wanna prevent fumbles, these exercises are gonna help tremendously. So we're gonna get here, I'm just gonna go down, back up, and I'm gonna rotate it about 90 degrees. Okay, so we're here, I'm gonna demonstrate on this arm. Back up, back up. And you can even rotate, so see how I'm rotating out, okay? Another thing that we can do is train this way and rotate in. So you're getting a little bit different targeting based on the set. But focus on that forearm rotation to improve that athleticism and have that grip strength transfer really well to the realm of sports performance. 4 sets of 17 here, 4 sets of 17 on the Zotman curls, and you're gonna blow up that grip, and that's gonna take us into that next key lens of grip training. Remember back to the beginning, we talked about that isometric strength, we talked about that rotational strength, we also discussed explosive movements for your grip, okay? And that's where these 2 exercises are gonna come into play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our power elastic band here, okay? Give it the old double wrap. This is the only time that you should be double wrapping anything, unless you have to worry about double wrapping your chicken marsala to make it a little bit easier to consume and cook. So we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna rotate out. Be ready to brace and absorb this energy, okay? So I'm gonna go explode up, hold it, rotate fast out. Now, think about in baseball, okay? In baseball, if I'm a right-handed batter, I'm gonna have shoulder abduction here, and then on the knob, I'm gonna have elbow supination, and then I'm gonna come through with some radial flexion. That's exactly what that movement does, and that's gonna transfer really well to ice hockey, to lacrosse, to field hockey, to baseball, and then start to think about wrestling, combat sports, where you have to grab something very, very rapidly. I love to pair that with plate flips. So let's see how this goes, because my forearms are totally torched right now. I'm gonna hit that bouncing kettlebell curl, okay, with the power elastic. Then I'm gonna go here, boom. Hey, notice that clamp, boom, 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 boom. So when we're talking about explosive work, we should be doing explosive grip work at least once a week as well. So we can even think about, maybe we do a farmer's walk and we superset that farmer's walk with some type of explosive exercise. Okay, so that's gonna help us train the isometric side and train the explosive grip that we wanna build towards. And then finally, we're gonna show you the last key aspect around grip training that's really gonna help you apply things a little bit more explosively with an open palm. That's a key factor of sports performance that a lot of people don't talk about. So we're gonna give you 2 exercises that you can use to train that aspect of grip training. All right, so these last 2 exercises, now we're getting into pressing. Pressing with open palms. One of the big aspects around if we're a wrestler here, okay, we're pummeling with an open palm. If we're grabbing here, we're moving someone with an open palm. If we're a shot putter, we're throwing with an open palm. If we're an offensive lineman or a D lineman, we're manipulating somebody with an open palm, but we don't wanna train with an open palm because we don't like grip work. That's typically what I tend to hear. So I'm gonna give you 2 exercises. One's gonna be a wild one, which we're about to demonstrate, and the other one's gonna be more traditional. You're gonna see the variations on how it can actually improve your grip strength for athleticism. So here, we've got our garage grip on the dumbbell. This is a dumbbell PA press that's contralateral with a pull. Now, we get in this position, I'm gonna have my hips flexed, then I'm gonna have nice dynamic trunk control, and I'm gonna go here, boom. Okay, that's really, really hard. Now, I'm gonna add a little flavor here. I'm gonna put the garage grip on the power elastic. I should have done this ahead of time, but I wanted to show you how easy that is to get on there. Now, we got the double whammy PA press contralateral, okay? So we're here, like this, boom, boom. So this is a really, really good way to train push-pull, open palm, use a garage grip, light up that grip here, and that's gonna get more action from your prime movers while also getting that hip extension. Now we're gonna show you one more that's more traditional that you can use to increase your overall absolute strength, which is also gonna carry over then to these specific movements. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit more traditional with this. And if we think about traditional open palm pressing, we will have more recruitment from our pecs if we're doing a press, more recruitment from our shoulders and our triceps, because we're spending even more time trying to stabilize that hand. So a lot of people might be pressing and they're here, and then after a couple weeks of pressing, now they have the co-contraction there to silence that shakiness, and that improves their pressing capability. So we're gonna throw these on here, and over time, you should get to the point where you're pressing, you're so comfortable to press with a very heavy weight that then when you get to a skinnier bar, it feels really, really easy. I'll use a quick example. Sam Mattis loves pressing on our fat bar. So he'll bench 485 pounds on the fat bar, and then when we shift to that skinnier bar, all of a sudden he can double 500 pounds because he feels stronger than going from that fat grip down to that skinny bar. So we're gonna go here, grab these, this is hard, get that little isometric action in, get here, hold neutral, boom, semi-neutral. Let's say we do sets of 7 to 12 reps, get a good pump, and you're gonna feel that more inside your shoulders inside of your pecs. So make sure that you use all these exercises to improve that grip training for athleticism. You focus on that open palm pressing, you focus on isometric work, explosive work, and rotation that's gonna help you become a better athlete with that improved grip. If you guys need help with your training, head over to peakstrength.app, the Google Play Store, the Apple iOS Store, and you can download Peak Strength today to help you become a freak. Because remember, freaks, if you wanna become a champion, you've always gotta cultivate your power. Peace.